Rashad, why you
Anyways,
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
We walking around the world.
Yeah. What's up? You guys seen the title? Let's get into it, man. 2026. We do this every single year. Let's do it for 2026. Disclaimers. Didn't watch too many teams outside of like SEC. I don't think I've watched no, I watched UConn early on in the season, but I haven't watched UConn since like a full game of UConn since like December. So take all of that with a grain of salt. With that, let's go. Let's create a bracket. Let's go back to the old brackets first to see how I've done in the past. Is there a way? Is my old stuff here last year? Where's my stuff at? Where's my old stuff at? 2026. Let's go 2025. 2025. I picked the right champion. I don't know what this means, what these numbers mean, but I guess yeah, I did well last year. And in 2024, I remember I didn't do so well. I ranked in the millionth. Yeah, that was not the best year. And in 2023, I was in the 57th percentile. So I got it wrong. So I got the champion right the last 2 years. Let's see if we can go for year 3. I also want to call this like the Rashad prevent yourself and talk yourself out of just doing UConn and the South Carolina final again. Because I feel like every single year I just go UConn and South Carolina. With that being said, let's get started. UConn over UTSA. I'm going to go Iowa State over Syracuse. Shout out to Don, though. I'm going to go Maryland over Murray State. Shout out Maryland. I'm going to go UNC over Western Illinois. I'm going to go Notre Dame over Fairfield. Shout out to Howard. Howard's a 14 seed. I remember. Is this the men's side or something? I'm tweaking. Who's this? This is the women's bracket. I thought Howard was a 16 seed because someone was like kind of complaining about it. They were like, why do they give HBCU 16? Ohio State and Howard. I think this is an upset alert, but I'm gonna pick Ohio State. Colorado and Illinois. I feel like this is where Colorado can win. However, I'm still gonna pick Illinois. Vanderbilt and High Point. Boo, boring bracket, Rashad. Okay, whatever, guys. Michaela Blake's isn't losing in the first round. South Carolina and then Southern and Sanford. Okay, so Southern won their first 4 game last year. I think Sanford wins this one because Southern even upset just to get to the tournament. It was supposed to be Alabama A&M. Shout out to Don Thornton. She did a sensational job all season. I guess it just came up short in the SWAC tournament. So Southern is going back-to-back years. Congratulations to the Jaguars. But I think Sanford wins this year. So with that being said, it doesn't matter who faces South Carolina. It's a blowout in Columbia. Clemson and USC. I'm going to go USC. Shouts out to the JIT. So my first lower seed wins, and it's an 8-9 matchup. Boo. All right, Michigan State, Colorado State. I want to go Colorado State here. I really do. I really want to go Colorado. I'm going to go Colorado State. Oh, man, I got that one wrong. I don't care. Oklahoma, Idaho. Let's go Oklahoma. Washington, South Dakota. Let's go Washington. TCU, UC San Diego. Shouts out to TCU. UGA, and then UVA or ASU. This could be a tough matchup right here. Let me see. Let's do some research. Let's do some research, man. All right. So they lost by Clemson by double digits. They lost to UNC by double digits. But they beat ranked Louisville by 2. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's the roster. I'm trying to see the schedule. Let me see where they at. All right, so they're 19 and 11 double-digit losses, 11 and 7 in conference play. Not very good. ASU, let's see Arizona State, how they look this year. Women's basketball. All right, let me see. Women's basketball, let's see. Okay, let's go to the schedule. ASU schedule. All right, so they also had double-digit losses. They were 9 and 9 in conference, even worse. Let me see if they have any standout wins. Oregon State, they won. They beat in overtime. Gonzaga, they beat by 2. They beat Colorado by double digits. That's who they play, right? Colorado? No. Someone else is playing Colorado. They're playing Georgia if they win this one. They lost against BYU by 9. Lost to TCU, dang, by 20 plus point. No, that's 31. Goodness gracious. They lost, 10 points to West Virginia. Okay, they won in overtime over Arizona. They lost, goodness gracious, to Iowa State like that. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I might go Virginia. These losses is ugly for Arizona State. But I don't know. After looking at that, I might have to go with Georgia, twin. Iowa, I'm going Iowa over FDU. Okay, Michigan, Holy Cross. I'm gonna go Michigan. Okay, NC State, Tennessee. Their games have been close all year, right? That's what they said on bracketology. Shouts out to Andrea Carter, the whole team, you know what I'm saying? Sinead Wumake, feel me? Christine Williamson. Then they face each other a couple times, so let me see. Can we get a schedule? I'm gonna just go to NC State. We're gonna do it like that. Let's go schedule. Okay. Let's see. All right, they are 20 and 10, 13 and 5 in conference play. All right, Tennessee. They won. NC State won against Tennessee 80-77. Okay. Let me see if they face each other again. I'm sure that's it since they're different conferences, ACC, SEC, but let's just triple check. I think that's it. So they won 80-77. Shoot, what y'all thinking? And then they face him again. Yeah, see? Tennessee and NC State. Who you going with? Has Tennessee like been winning lately? Like a little more? Let's see. Okay, so they just lost in the SEC tournament to Alabama by double digits. They lost to Vanderbilt by double digits. They lost to LSU by double digits. They lost to Oklahoma by double digits. They lost to Texas A&M 8 points. I'm gonna go. Let's just go NC State, bro. Louisville and Vermont. I'm going Louisville. Alabama, Rhode Island. Upset alert, but I'm going Alabama. 413. That 413 is always tricky. Shout out Miami, Ohio, making it men's and women's. The men did make it after going undefeated, except for losing in the conference tournament. I'm gonna go Miami, bro. I got that one wrong, but I don't care. Kentucky and James Madison. Going Kentucky. Their coach has been in the news for being saying pretty girls can heat tea. Oregon or Virginia Tech. Let's see Oregon this year. Oregon women's basketball. Let's see. Oregon. Okay. They beat Maryland in the Big Ten tournament. Okay, that's a good win. But they lost by 12 to Michigan. That's not that bad. Okay, they beat Purdue. Okay. They lost to Washington by 1. I'm liking what I'm seeing. From Oregon so far recently. And let's see. So Oregon's facing Virginia Tech, Va Tech women's basketball. Let's see. Va Tech, they lost by 17 to UNC. They beat Georgia Tech by 8. They beat Virginia by 1. They beat Georgia Tech by 11. and they lost to UNC again. So they keep losing to UNC. Let me see how they look like all season type deal, right? Reject. All right, so they were 23-9, 12-6 in conference play. Okay. They beat Florida. They lost to Duke. Dang, they lost to Duke by a lot. They beat Florida State. They lost to Miami in overtime. They lost to Louisville. They beat Syracuse, beat Boston College, beat Clemson, beat Wake Forest, beat Pitt, beat Virginia, lost to NC State by about 16. Goodness gracious. Lost to North Carolina, lost to GT, beat GT, lost to North Carolina. I feel better about Oregon. I'm not going to lie. Let's go Oregon. Texas, and then Missouri State and SFA. I got Missouri State winning that, and then I got Texas winning. Shout out Matty Booker. Okay. LSU versus Jacksonville. I got LSU. Texas Tech, Villanova. Let's see Texas Tech. Texas Tech. Let's see. All right, so they just lost to Kansas State by 7 in the conference tournament. Beat Arizona State by 7. Lost to Kansas. Lost to Colorado. Beat Baylor by a lot. Okay. Let me see. Let's go schedule. See what they talking about. Let's go schedule. Who is this? My mayor. A&T, they won by 30 plus points. UTSA, Texas State. Arkansas, they beat. Okay, they beat Arkansas. Who else they beat? Mississippi State, they beat. Okay, so these are early season wins. They did well early in the season against a couple SEC squads. They beat Washington State by a lot. Okay. They beat Baylor. Okay, back in December. What have you done for me? They beat Arizona. Okay. West Virginia. Okay. Cincinnati. Okay. Houston. All right. Lost to Kansas State. They couldn't beat Kansas State this year. Utah, they won. Iowa State, they lost by 14. Okay. TCU, they beat TCU. Okay. Houston. Okay. They beat Houston. They beat Kansas. They beat Baylor again. Oh, this time it wasn't even close that time. Okay. But when was that? What was the date? That was February. Okay. That was a pretty good team. Arizona State, they beat. They just couldn't beat Kansas State, bro. They just couldn't beat Kansas State. Shoot. Who Villanova beat this year? Villanova. Let's see. Who did Villanova beat this year? Oh no, I don't like that. This come on now. How you get to the I'm trying to get to the dang schedule. How you do this? Villanova. Y'all website kind of confusing. All right, there it is. All right, 25-7, 16-4 in conference play. Let's see who they beat. All right, they beat Georgetown at Georgetown. They beat Seton Hall. All right, they beat St. John's. They beat DePaul. They beat Creighton. They lost by 49 points to UConn. They beat Butler. Let me see if they beat somebody else that UConn doesn't beat by 50 points. And then they lost this time by, how much is that? Okay, kind of respectful. Not really. It was less than 20 points. Let me see. Goodness gracious. And then they lost again by 40. Yeah, I'm gonna go Texas Tech, bro. Duke or Charleston, I'm gonna go Duke. Baylor, and then Nebraska or Richmond. I'm gonna go Nebraska there in the first 4, and then I'm gonna go Baylor here. Minnesota, Green Bay. That 4-13, I always look at that, but I'm gonna go Minnesota. Ole Miss, Gonzaga. I'm gonna go Ole Miss. Oklahoma State and Princeton. That Ivy League always tricky. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see Oklahoma State this year. Because that Ivy League will get you now. They will get you for sure. There's some good hoops that come out the Ivy League. I remember when Hermione Turner was at Harvard. She used to always have them battles with Princeton. She could barely beat them. Yep. Princeton, they don't play over there in the Ivy League. 23-9, 12-6 in conference play. They beat UNO early on. Okay. All right. They lost to St. John's. Okay. They beat Charlotte. They beat Miami. All right. They lost Oklahoma by 22. Dang. They beat Cincinnati by a lot. They lost to Baylor. They beat Houston. They lost to TCU by 8. They beat Kansas. They beat Iowa State by a lot. Okay. All right. Let's keep scrolling. They beat Texas Tech. They beat Utah. They beat Iowa State again. Dang, they got Iowa State number one. All right, now they got Princeton. So pretty much their most impressive win was Iowa State. Let's go to Princeton. Princeton women's basketball. Like a Jet 2 holiday. Shout out Kiki Marie. Nothing beats an entertainer. Let me see. Team links. Let's go schedule. 26-3, 12-2 in conference. They beat Georgia Tech. Oh, that's interesting. They beat Villanova. They lost to Maryland by 16. All right. They beat Penn State by 7. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling a Princeton right here, baby. I'm feeling Princeton right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling Princeton, dog. Let's see. Okay. Give me Princeton. California Baptist, is that it? CA Baptist versus UCLA. I'm going UCLA. All right, round 2. Iowa State, UConn. Audie Crooks, the road interior. Maryland and North Carolina. Let me see the UNC. Let me see UNC real quick. What they were looking like. All right, so they just lost to Louisville in the ACC tournament. Let's go to some regular season stuff. How are they looking in the regular season? I hear me. All right. Sorry, y'all. All right, 14-4 in conference play, 26-7 overall. They'll be facing Maryland. They probably play Maryland then, right? Same conference. Oh, no. Maryland's in the Big Ten. Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me reshare real quick. So just in case I need some video, audio, or anything like that, you could go there. All right. Maryland. All right. 23-8. Okay, we're gonna scroll down. They beat Kentucky. Sorry, y'all. They beat Kentucky. They beat Indiana, Wisconsin, Rutgers. They lost to Ohio State. Beat USC. Lost to Iowa in overtime. Lost to Washington in overtime. So not quite elite for real. Let me see. All right, so UNC. They only lost by 9 in the exhibition against South Carolina. Okay. They beat Kansas State. Remember, the other team couldn't beat Kansas State. They lost to Texas. Lost to Louisville. Lost to Stanford by single digits. Lost to Notre Dame by 23. Goodness gracious. Okay. Beat NC State. Lost to Duke by 4. Beat Duke by 5. Okay. All right. This is how I'm feeling. North Carolina, weaker schedule, but their wins look better. All right. Notre Dame, Ohio State. Give me Hidalgo over Jelani Cambridge. Ohio State definitely has a better team, but give me Hannah Hidalgo to the Sweet 16, baby. Uh, Illinois, Vandy. Give me Vandy. Michaela Blakes to the Sweet 16. All right. South Carolina, USC. USC versus USC. Y'all know who the real USC is. We'll see what happens next year. That's a little more interesting matchup with Juju back in the fold. Colorado State and Oklahoma. Give me Aaliyah Chavez. The city of Norman. TCU in Washington. Shouts out to Dirty Girl that used to play for USC. They be tripping everybody up and ripping their arms out. Avery Howe. I'm gonna go TCU. UGA and Iowa. Y'all know I love the home state. Not a UGA fan. I know a lot of people would assume I am just because I'm from Georgia. No, I'm a Georgia State fan because I went to Georgia State. What the heck? I'm gonna go Iowa. Okay, NC State and Michigan. I'm gonna go. This is a lazy pick. I'm gonna go Michigan. I think these are all filler games. None of these games matter. Like none of y'all is about to scare anybody for real in the grand scheme of things. Alabama, Louisville, give me Louisville. Louisville. Miami, Ohio versus Kentucky, give me Kentucky. Southside the bro. Texas and Oregon. Come on, Maddie. Oh, Maddie. Hey, Texas should get, man. Texas easily should get out of there. Texas should easily be in the Final Four. We're going to see, though. Let's hope. All right. LSU and Texas Tech. Give me LSU. Duke and Baylor. Give me Duke. Okay. Ole Miss and Minnesota. Give me Ole Miss. UCLA and Princeton. UCLA easily. All right. Sweet 16. UConn, North Carolina. I'm going to go UConn. Vandy and Notre Dame. Ooh, Hannah Hidalgo versus Michaela Blakes. Vandy is actually a really good team. I'm going to go Vandy. Hannah Hidalgo can't do it by herself. She's tried this season, but she just can't do it by herself. I know she mad at Olivia Miles. Why Olivia Miles had to do that? For the money, NIL. South Carolina versus Oklahoma. The city of Norman, the road interior. All right, in the Sweet 16. TCU and Iowa. I'm going to go TCU over Iowa. Iowa's got a good team, though. Shouts out to the big, but I'm going to go TCU. All right, Louisville, Michigan. I'm going to go. Do we have Louisville already pulled up in the tab? No, I just saw a bunch of people they beat. Let me go Louisville. We about to look this up. We're looking this up. Louisville women's basketball. Okay, let's see how they. All right, so they just lost in overtime 5 points in the ACC tournament to Duke, who won the ACC tournament, right? So, Hey, come on, man. Come on, team. Wait, let's see. Let's see what's going. Louisville. Where we at, Louisville? It ain't even clicking, bro. Let me see. So that's Louisville. And then you got Michigan. Let me see Michigan. Let's go. Michigan. Okay. So Michigan, they were 25-6, 15-3 in conference play. Let's look at the big wins. Notre Dame, they won by a lot. Dang. UConn, they lost to UConn by 3 points. Dang, that might be why they seeded so high. They only lost by 3. Oregon, they beat 5 points in overtime. Beat Penn State. Beat Illinois. Lost by 3 to Vandy. Hey, I don't know what they did. Dang, they lost by 3 to UCLA. Bro, they got some good wins. They have one bad loss. That's 18 points to Iowa. Everything else was really good. They lost to Iowa again, but 17. So Iowa got their number. Iowa's the only team that has their number. Michigan. But I need to see this schedule from Louisville. How you see the schedule? Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna just Google it. Louisville women's basketball. I'm gonna put schedule. Schedule. There we go. Okay. Here's the schedule for Louisville. Let me see their big wins. Because right now I'm feeling good about. All right, so they lost by 13 to UConn. Okay. Let me see some of the losses. Okay, they lost by 10 to Kentucky. See, that's already less impressive. 100 to 37. Why I even schedule them jokers? Lost by 2 to South Carolina. Okay. I remember that game. Now. Won by 10 in overtime over UNC. Beat Tennessee. Beat SMU. Beat Vodtech by 25. Dang. Beat Notre Dame by 13. Beat NC State in overtime. Okay. Beat Stanford. Beat Cal by double digits. Lost by 1 to Duke. Okay. Let me see. All right. Beat Georgia Tech. Lost to Notre Dame by 3. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm feeling better about Michigan, dog. I'm gonna go Michigan. Give me Michigan. All right. Alabama, Louisville. Oh, we already picked that one. On Friday. Texas, Kentucky. Give me Matty Booker. They definitely have to come out. They're definitely coming out of that region. Okay. Duke, LSU. LSU beat them by about 20. Fly J take that situation personally with Carl or Kara Lawson. It is the same thing. UCLA, Ole Miss. I got UCLA. Once again, we have UCLA versus LSU. All right, UConn, Vanderbilt. Michaela Blake, salute. It's time for the real big dogs. UConn, you're in the Final Four. Congratulations. What a surprise. South Carolina, TCU. I'm going to go. Oh, South Carolina. I don't even know why I hesitated. That was crazy. Texas, yes. I remember someone said, this will be the year, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get 4 number 1 seeds. LSU been looking rocky. They've been on the rocks. They've been arguing with each other. It's not the time to be arguing with each other and having some locker room turmoil. UCLA, they've kind of been on the knocking door the entire season. You know, the past couple of years, they've been on knocking, trying to break through. Lauren Bett's final season, I think they do it. Shout out to LSU, though. Shout out Flage, great career. All right, here we go. 4 number 1s. That's boring. I'm sorry. Yeah, boo me. There we go. Boo me. Yeah, whatever. UConn and South Carolina. Oh, so look, guys, I prevented. What's up, Bot? I prevented a UConn South Carolina final. Come on, man. I prevented a UConn South Carolina final, but that's only because that's the way the brackets signed. Boo. I'm boring. UConn South Carolina. UConn, bro. All right, UCLA, Texas. It doesn't matter. But I'll say UCLA. And winning it all, UConn, duh. All right, enter the sweepstakes, yeah. Enter the Miller Lite, yeah, why not? Okay. Oh, how many points? How many points does UCLA usually score? UCLA women's basketball. They usually score, all right, 70 plus, right? So against tougher competition, they score 70 plus points a game. UConn probably scores what, like 80 plus a game? Dang, they 31-1. Gosh, Lee. 70, 80, 70, 70, 90, 80. They had 60 in the loss. Their only loss, 80 plus 90, 80, 115. Why did they even play this team? 115 to what? What was it? 115 to 28. Like, why? Like, Kyle Poly, come on, bro. 106, 44, 82, 75. So 80, 90, 80. So they're all in about the 80s when they play. They're about in the 80s all season long. Against tough competition, I think their only loss, they had 60. They had 60 right there. So they score 60 against tougher teams, 80 in wins. So that averages out to about 70. All right, so let's go to UConn now. UConn women's basketball. Let's see. There's the schedule. All right. Let's see. 34-0. Goodness gracious. 70, 90, 80, 100, 70, 90, 100, 80, 100, 70, 80, 90, 90, 90, 80. Okay, I'm gonna go UConn 83, UCLA 67. 83 plus 67. That's what we're gonna do. So that's 150 points. I got UConn with 83 points. I got UCLA with 67. Let me see last year's championship though. 2025 NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. It was, UConn had 82. South Carolina had 59. So you have UCLA scoring more points. Yeah, why not? All right, I got 150. 150 points. UCLA 67 points. UConn 83 points. I'm locking it in. What's that? 150? Yeah. I just said that. Okay, let's go 150. Submit. That's it. It's in. That's it, y'all. 2026 is locked in, man. I guess so. Since we have some time now, I guess I'll do the rest of the stream or some other stuff in the stream and stuff like that. But yeah, I got UConn winning. This year's national championship. I got them scoring 83 points in the championship game. I got them beating UCLA by about 17 points, right? Let me see. I got UCLA 16 points. Yeah, I got them winning by 16. All right, with that being said, man, we got about 45 minutes. Let me check my notifications because my phone was going off the whole time. And then we get to the rest of the stream, bro. Let's get to the rest of the stream. I hope you guys are having a sensational day. What's going on? Is something over here? Man, it's not even nothing I don't see. All right. With that being said, bro, so my phone was just going off for no reason. Let's get into the rest of the stream, dog. Oh, they're talking about the NBA about to add expansion teams. NBA set for first vote in Las Vegas, Seattle expansion. Okay, all right. So I guess the NBA's. Oh, so that's what it was. It was Shams talking about expansion. All right, let's go to that. They're about to expand the NBA. Good for them. 32 teams, just like baseball. So New Orleans stays in New Orleans. Memphis stays in Memphis. That's a W for the South, man. Keep your teams, bro. Passionate fan bases. You know, everybody needs somebody to cheer for, though. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody needs something to cheer for. And you could talk about the teams that lose and the fans come out and still sell it out. Those teams have history of winning at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, you know, so the teams who might not have that type of history, like Memphis might not have as rich of a shout out to Grind City and Zebo and all them boys. But you know what I mean? Like compared to the Chicago Bulls or even the Sacramento Kings when they were on the brink of going to the finals and they just ran into the referees and Tim Donaghy. Like it's always been the thing. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan, man. One best actor, in and out actor. Salute Michael. my boy bought his Oscar with him too. That's that's a flex. Yo, back up. Oh, he posing that in and out. Hey, you got to get the workers in the background. Hey, if I'm a worker, I'm posing right here. Look. He thought about it. Digital. That's how you all. This man got a whole little setup, right? Look. Big ass like they doing oh, the photographer want to put. He said, "Get me with him real quick." That's funny. Photographer want a picture with him. I know that's right. Photographer from the hood to holding the Oscar. Is that necessary to say that, bro? Like the heck? Timothy Chalamet in the in booth after ordering the double and animal style fries. That's funny. Dang. Shout out to Timothy, man. Sensational movie, dog. Sensational movie. But was he nominated for that, or is it something else that Timothy was nominated for? He did a sensational job. That man and lady broke up. He said he gonna focus on his career. He didn't get salty. He moved on. Oh, so this was just another way to throw men under the bus. All right, shout out Don, though. That's family. I thought it was something positive, and then I was like, oh, this is just throwing men under the bus in a unique way. Shout out Don, though. Like I said, that is family. Don helped me out with a story back in 2017. Goshly, about Jaylen Brown and mental health. I really appreciate her for that. I appreciate for all her support and little jokes throughout the years and stuff like that. We had a little joke about Tyler Creator on tour last year. So shouts out to her. I hope she's doing well. Years later, he wins Best Actor, and I can't stop thinking about how the work he had to do on himself personally and professionally to prepare for this moment. And then Don also Mississippi gal. You know, I'm adopted Sit boy. So shouts out Mississippi. Here's Kugler and Peele.
That moment forward, it was like, wait. I get to direct my own movie now? I thought, why would anyone let me direct something for my first time direct? You know, that stigma. I'm a first time director.
Yeah.
I start writing this. I get into the party sequence.
Yeah. Pre-auction.
Before
he goes off.
They're being creepy and before he goes off. And that experience of being black in a white space and feeling your blackness radiate in everybody's fucking minds, you know, that feeling. And so when I'm writing that, I'm like, ooh, I'm nailing it. And then I realized, wait, a white director can't do this. Ryan Coogler doesn't exist to me yet. So who can pull this off? I'm the only person that can pull this off. So I called Sean. I said, look, I'm loving what's happening here, but I'm realizing I think I have to direct it.
What was his reaction?
He didn't hesitate. He said, okay.
W moment, bro. Shout out Jordan Peele. Shout out Ryan Coogler, man. That's fire. That's fire, dog. He's the second black filmmaker to ever win original screenplay. He joins Jordan Peele, who was the first. You better do it, Get Out. Better do it, Ryan Coogler, man. Shout out to Sinners. I still haven't watched Sinners. This is crazy, right? But salute. I'm proud of seeing all the black excellence come out of it, out of the camp. All the wins. I believe Miles Canton, that's where he got his kind of breakout role. And excuse me if I'm all the way wrong on this stuff. I don't watch movies or TVs, but I see these names all the time because they're movie stars. Miles Canton, I believe this was like his breakout role. What's her name? Wimi or Wimmy? Shouts out to Wimmy as well. Shouts out to Ludwig Göransson, royalty forever, Gambino camp, all that stuff. For him winning original score and stuff like that at the Oscars, that was dope to see too. He's got Grammys, he's got Oscars. Nolan Smith, shout out to Nolan Smith, man. A lot of people have been talking about the job he's done for Tennessee State, his first year being hired in July and leading that team all the way to Ohio Valley Conference Championship. That's sensational. Best of luck to you in the tournament. Nolan Smith, man.
Open shots for Travis. What has that been like playing with guys that can get open so easily, like Travis, and then also AK finding those shots as well?
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like it makes my job easier.
And shout out my boy JR too.
The best shooters in the country. I back him with that. So I feel like getting them shots, getting them open, getting them going, it just makes me happy. So yeah.
You guys did an exercise a couple weeks ago, sitting at the baseline, looking up. Now you've got it. What's the next step? Look at that pattern.
Don't test like to me. That's for y'all. We about to look at the new one. The new one about to be up there. We gonna look at that. We gonna sit.
Y'all boys.
Bro, we
So, about that comes together, man. It's gonna be
translate. He ain't funny.
share anyone about the group chat.
Nolan Smith is not in this clip. Like, he not answering the question in this clip. But I just want to shout him out because he was hired in July. You know, that's way past the transfer kind of period. That's way past the high school recruitment period. So he's doing this with a last second literal type of roster. And he flipped that program around and got them to the NCAA tournament year one. I disrespected Nolan Smith like back in the day, like I was a kid. I was like 15 on Twitter. And I was just talking about how I didn't like Duke and why I didn't like Duke. And Nolan Smith caught a stray. And years later, I was like, yo, I apologize, Nolan Smith. I apologize, bro. Like, I was 15 at the time. I was trolling. So now when people on on my comments be trolling me and stuff like that, I'm like, I had to take a step back and remember when I was like 15 on the internet. And I was saying, mean things about people I didn't know and making assumptions and throwing labels on people I didn't know. So Nolan Smith, he's definitely an honorable man. A man I need to salute, especially in this profession of coaching and in the world of basketball. I haven't heard a bad thing about him yet. And I hope I never do. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations, Nolan Smith, on all your success in leading Tennessee State to the big dance year one. That's huge. Congratulations, brother. Yoda and A-Cuff. So yeah, Darius A-Cuff Jr., that's Yoda's nephew, man. Today he stands at 6'3", 180 pounds. This was once upon a time a little guy makes this college decision this weekend. He made me proud as an uncle for his resiliency, determination, and dedication from an unranked kid to now. And since his #1 point guard in all of America.
How many I hit in a row? 23, man, in a row. And I just let him off the hook a little bit.
Ain't it not the whole time?
Oh, you missing, bro. He ain't there yet. Not yet. Give him a couple more years.
All right, after the breakout Sunday, we're going to play.
He was
How
hungry.
many I hit in a row?
He was hungry. Salute to Yoda, man. Rashad Phillips, point guard whisperer. The man studies point guards like no other. Let me see. If you need a spreadsheet, it was already written. My nephew, Darius A-Cuff Jr., will be the next June 9, 2319. Top 5th grade point guard in the country in my book, has all the tools to be an All-American. He'll be the top PG in the country one day. Talk soon. Thanks for acknowledging. Thanks for everything. Appreciate the love and knowledge from Basketball Royalty 100. And what? He was right. He said it was already written. I feel like I've watched him grown because of Yoda. A-Cuff has a lot of game, and I'm a fan. Love this. Apology accepted, my brother. Keep going. Oh, he apologized to Yoda on air? Oh, he's just talking about Perk. Okay, let me see. 30-11. Goodness gracious, bro. 30-11, dog. In the conference tournament final. Jeez. That's crazy, dog. I remember Yoda telling me about his nephew Darius Acuff when he was in 8th grade. He called me and said, Stephon Marbury, boy, that was the luckiest guess ever. He's been dominating the toughest league in college all season. He should be National Player of the Year and is in my top 3. Hey, I think Acuff gonna fall to the Hawks. I mean, if the Hawks have pick number 6, 7, I didn't mean to even do that. And he's there, you got to take Acuff, bro. You got to take Acuff. All right, let's go back in time to this whole Jack Harlow situation. Liv said, anyways, real N-word Negro music out though. Go bump that Gina. There it is. If you leave it up to me. Liv said this as well. I was going to say, what if we just start calling it all of it black music? But then I realized it didn't matter because then people will and have already found a way. Dang. She said, well, stop calling it neo soul, just call it black music. Liv gave a history lesson too. Shout out Liv, friend of the channel. She said, rhythm and blues, a quote unquote genre created originally for the monopolization of black suffering, the monopolization of a tool we use to heal ourselves. Man, dang, Liv. So someone else was talking about Gina. Mel Smith. It's also a great time to say something about this album. Fire, fresh, original, futuristic, authentic black soul. Liv, Kareem Riggins, friend of the channel. James Francis, Isaiah Sharkey, Bernice Travis, get you some. Jack, and then another Jack Harlow critique. On the timeline, trying to convince us to listen to a neo soul album made by a white guy from Kentucky. Lame Shacute and Paxful was Hannon. Appreciate the love, brother.
Generation. The whole generation.
All right, bro. Ari Spears, he went from like non-likable. I guess he's like likable now on the internet again because he does DJ Vlad interviews. Here are some of the nicknames from Jack Harlow. Link Condition, Neo-colonial soul, Music Stole Child, Ninth Wonder Bread, Charlie Kirk Franklin, Most Definitely Not, Luca Vandross, Uncommon, White Thought. I'm not reading that. LL Cool Whip, Ghostface Vanilla. Those are some of the names that they've given Jack Harlow. And then Moonchild. I was trying to think of like the group. It was Moonchild. They're like not trying to hear white neo-colonialism soul music. Y'all is insane. Yeah, I mean someone else was like Moonchild, and they started naming all these white acts that are soulful. Let me see if I can find that tweet. If I look Moonchild, let me see where we at. Oh, yeah. JMSN. Moonchild hires Coyote. I already shouted them out. Little Dragon. Salt ain't white. Salt is not white. I really learned that Cleo Soul was black before I went to bed. Salt is not white. Disclosure. Jesse Ware, Sasha Keeble, John B, and Jamiroquai. What's his name? Jamiroquai. Yeah. I just don't like him. Yeah. That's funny. Salt is hilarious, bro. Cleo Soul is black, and her husband is black. They've been stealing from what Lil Sim said. Nah, you're a thief. All right, annoying her boyfriend. Let's get into some skits.
I'm sitting here sick.
I don't know if this is a skit or not. It worked. It went viral and stuff like that. I'll go to her page after to see if this is a skit.
And worried. And this man is sitting in this car. Really? Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car?
Huh.
Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in there.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car?
I didn't even hear that part until now where he said, because I can't rest in there is insane.
Life that terrible that you need to be in the car? Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like it. I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Okay, this is the original video. This is definitely a skit because they're playing the saxophone. I guess it's funny though. But my favorite part is when he goes, "No."
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
No.
He said, "No."
Did you just lock the door? Open the door. Open the door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a skit. Just because the music and the fact that she chose to post that after that is pretty embarrassing. Yeah, 55,000. Oh, she said sarcasm is my love language. If it looks real, it's not. Calm down. Okay, I thought so. Oh, so it's a skit.
Hey, what's up?
What the fuck you
This
got
where you
going
live?
on?
This where you live? This is where you live. This where you live?
I just need
What the fuck is you doing here?
And you got two boys that
What
you
the
didn't tell
fuck
me
is you
nothing about.
doing
You got
here?
2 kids?
Don't worry about
Like you
what the
got
fuck I going
kids?
Okay, so it's a skit. I thought it was a skit. I'm glad my intuition was right. Shout out to her though. Next scene, catfish. This girl said I got catfish by this dude, but we still hang out.
This is my guy.
This is a dude? This is a dude? I guess that's a dude, huh?
He says,
This is mine.
I thought that was hey, whatever it is, hey, you know what I mean? Whatever. If you like it, I love it, I suppose. Not gonna lie, when you get Twitter, I've been active 2 days ago. All right, anyways. Different side of Twitter, I suppose, right? Let's go next scene. Where we at? Neon apologized to DDG. Is DDG on us?
No bad blood, right?
Nah.
I got you. Text me right now. I get why you said that. I looked a little crazy. I think so. I'm out.
You
It was
sucking hella
me.
meat.
And I'm gonna come in it. But I took it out and I regret it. You know, sometimes it's not. They regret it, right? I regret it. Just love it.
Nah, we good. That's it.
Just love it. We had no bad blood.
Man, DDG. I don't even know what that was about. I ain't even gonna lie. Getting involved with this beef with XQC. I didn't know what that was about. Blueface says DDG forced him to stop streaming. WDD, if it weren't for DDG, I wouldn't be streaming. All that stuff expensive. I haven't.
Like that shit. They like it, so it's like, all right. That's like you gotta get beside yourself. Like, how do you like what you think is cool? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, nah. I'm doing it. I ain't a bad friend, nigga. A bullshit nigga would have had you do all that and been like, nah. If you didn't want to do it, you have to. That's right. Nah, you forced me, nigga.
He said you forced.
But I like that because it's revenue, you know? It's not like a force to where a nigga not making nothing, you know? So I appreciate that, man. Good looking out, man. W for DD in the chat, man. You got me streaming. If it wasn't for DD chat, I would not be streaming, I promise you. I wouldn't even say none of that shit. That shit's expensive. I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
So 4% federal
the billionaire thing.
income tax, 0% capital gains. So, bro, like I'm telling you, I pretty much everybody that's my age that's making the same amount of money as me, I'm making double because they're giving half of it to the government, and then I'm able to invest double the amount that they're able to invest because I'm making double, and then I get to make double on my investments because I don't have to pay any taxes on the profit from my investments either. So I'm getting like a square on my money. That's what I'm saying, bro. You wonder how I'm able to literally run 4 times faster than even if you're making the same amount of money as me in the States. It's like
let's just say, to make it simple, you make 10 million, right? Boom. How much are you paying in Puerto Rico?
So 10 million like personal income. You're paying 4% of that.
Yeah, 40K. No, right?
No, 400.
400K.
400K versus in the States.
You're paying 3.5.
Yes, 400K, and then yeah, bro. So you get to keep 9.6.
It's so unfair, bro. It's so unfair. It's so unfair, bro.
It's not unfair when you can do it.
Nah, facts. I know.
Is it a long process to move to Puerto Rico?
Not even, bro. I got up and decided I was going to move, and then you just got to fill out the forms and then relocate your businesses over there.
He about to move to Puerto Rico. He about to move to Puerto Rico.
Come on, let's do it. What you gonna ask me?
It's like 50 questions.
All right.
Make sure the mic's on.
Please, for sure. Yeah.
Let's run it quickly. How do you want to ask you?
Yeah.
Damn.
After that.
You left it in the rain like that?
I'm gone.
No, DDG, please.
Nope. Please.
No. He said nope.
Come on, let's do it.
He said nope. No. Blueface thanks DDG for encouraging him to start streaming. That's funny. All right. Let me see if we find it. Okay, all right. Let's go to the next thing. Shall we? Where we at? That man about to move to Puerto Rico. Talil with Jaylen Brown. Oh, hold on. Reshare. Talil. Jaylen Brown said it's time to come home. Oh. Hey, yo. All right, let me see the thing where he said I made 100 million 4 times over. Let me see. Jaylen Brown. 100. Let me see. I gotta see this 100 mil comment, bro.
You care about being a millionaire? I'll give it away to the people. I'm a philanthropist. I'll give my shit away. You think you got everything for yourself? House, car, mom house, dad, like. I'm good. Grandpa good. Family good. So none of your family work? I done made 100 million 4 times.
He said, I'm streaming for fun. You streaming because you have to.
You say he made 100. Gotta pay the price. Left with some pros looking like a bag of ice.
He made 100 million 4 times.
That's funny. 100 mil 4 times over. What would you do? What would you do if you made 100 mil 4 times?
Bro, I was obviously trolling, but you're dumb as fucking. What the fuck? Nah, y'all down so bad, gang. Y'all was like, Liz. Like, damn, bro. Of course I'm fucking clipping, bro. God damn, bro. Yo, get Kai dick out of fucking mouth, bro. Yo, y'all sucking his dick so bad, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Yo,
I was clipping, gang. What the fuck? Clipping the fuck out of you, bro.
This dude is stupid, dog. Oh my goodness. All right, 2 slimy knees, Song Wars.
Well, that shit ain't nothing. That motherfucker.
Hold on, what did you say? South.
But that shit ain't nothing. That motherfucker, I give him a 0. I thought this shit was a joke at first.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing at your partner, bro?
I'm not doing shit, bro. I actually fuck with that song. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2. You tried.
I'm gonna give that a 5 respectfully. You know what I mean? I thought it was like some RP music at first, but I don't know what y'all got going on. But I give it a 5. You know what I mean? The efforts did, I guess.
Nah, keep doing your thing, gang, but I'm giving you a 0, gang.
Everywhere I go, this nigga's name keep popping up. And I was trying to give him a chance. Then I heard, I'm gonna give it a 0, but it's still fuck ice. Why?
I say this, times changing, gang. Catch up.
So I.
Dante said ever. Yo, Dante is a legend, bro. He really a legend, dog. That's when he left.
Why is it so quiet?
I say this, times changing, gang. Catch up.
So I.
That's what they keep. Oh, there was one more.
He left.
I'm changing catch up.
But
what
I
a
was
fucking asshole.
I hate when people say that.
Bro. I always despicable me looking ass nigga, bro.
I always try to see the vision with his music, but that shit was bullshit, bro. I give it a 0.
Wait, I thought it was
that. Yo, nigga, are you serious?
Yo, Max is stupid, bro.
Look, Max trying to make me feel bad. Like, damn, like.
That's his friend.
You know it's his friend, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing him improve, though. I'm seeing him improve. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
It was worse than that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's the best you ever did. How you blowing up with garbage?
In last place, we have Slimy with 7 out of 60 points.
Oh my God. What? He's not in first place? How in the hell did this happen?
Yo, Dante said it's still F ice. Oh my gosh. You should have still do this. Oh, it's not all right, bro. Hold on. Nah, I gotta run that back one more time, bro. It's still F ice and then threw his fist up. What is wrong with him?
Okay. Everywhere I go, this nigga's name keep popping up. And I was trying to give him a chance. Then I heard, I'm gonna give it a 0, but it's still fuck ice.
What is wrong with Dante, bro? Oh my gosh. All right, bro. All right, man. I'll move on. Kai Cenat joining game night for EMP, bro. Oh man. Yo, Dante, what is wrong with him, dog? All right, here we go. Kai Cenat.
I bet.
Okay, before we start, let's put a timer on the clock for 15 minutes and popcorn read real quick.
What, my nigga?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we should put 15 minutes on the clock, okay? To improve the way we speak, nigga.
That's good.
All right?
Not doing it.
I'm
not doing it. What are you talking about doing it?
You say put 15 minutes on the clock.
I'm not doing it, bro. I can do it.
Start us off, Davis.
I can do it. All right, go
Start
ahead.
the clock, nigga.
Go.
What should I read?
Nah, you got good, bro.
Hey, see your screen too.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. You fake know how to read like you got like a good voice for reading.
I am, son.
Who got the worst voice for reading? Why you did that? AJ, you a grown ass man. Why you did that?
Nah, nothing, man.
Yo.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
What?
I haven't held a book in like at least 2 years. What the fuck?
I bet.
Okay.
I'm still laughing at that ice comment, bro. What's wrong with Dante, bro? All right. Kai Cenat.
Hold on, I might get a snack, bro. Anybody want anything?
Don't worry, there's no fucking snacks, nigga.
Anybody want anything?
That's not true. Yo, if you can get me a white cheddar popcorn, I'd appreciate that.
I bet so less.
I'll keep a water, gang.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
I'm in.
What the fuck is David saying?
I'm in. My fault.
I'm in.
Where?
You have to leave the party.
Sour.
Go to play. Go to.
Ooh, sour.
Yo,
Where?
y'all niggas is wild, gang.
Okay.
If Castanet don't come back to streaming, bro, he trying to add. Oh my gosh, it's annoying. But hey, you do what you want when you're rich. You do what you want when you're rich. T-Banks runs into the day.
Oh my God. Niggas is going for it. Now all of a sudden, niggas at that Aiden Ross shit. There's no fucking way I just seen who I think I just seen.
Yeah, camera. Let's see what's that.
No fucking way. Out of everything that happened at Aiden Ross brand risk shit, the most advanced UAV I done ever seen in my life, bruh.
Is he cliff farming? It's a off guard moment. Run to your exit. He's been has to be. How old is he? He looked 40 in the face. He chewing like he got no teeth. Are they cooking? All right. Anyways, I had some old T-Bank stuff that I never read. No. I want to see that E. Kane thing. The E. Kane, the Shea Frost thing. I'll look that up. I didn't expect to have this much time to do a full stream. So let me see. The Shea Frost, E. Kane. Let me see. Is there anything here? The Shea Frost made eat. Oh, I remember that. Let me see. I'm gonna go here. Okay.
That's so sweet.
Bro, I got canceled with you, bro.
He said I got canceled with you. It's crazy.
We made it out, bro. And you still supported me, bro.
Literally.
No. You still supported me. Everybody's back was turned against me. They thought I was gonna be done, and you still supported me. And that's why I always love you. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I'm a real bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck whatever. I'm always gonna have you for some real shit.
That wasn't in the script. Yeah, he tweaking. The shade tweaking, bro. That wasn't in the script. That was, you could tell from the reaction that wasn't in the script.
That ass though. No, some real shit though. That ass. I'm always happy, back, bro.
We're locked in.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Even though
my pussy is so wet, like.
All right, okay, bro. All right, buddy, you're done. All right. Excuse me. Shall I run into this T-Banks thing? This old T-Banks stuff.
The shit that's funny is if I go on my page, on my Instagram, because everybody talking about W Method, is W Method till I drop the fucking receipts of text messages, shit that y'all would be blown, images, and just everything, bro. Like shit that like y'all don't. I'm not the bitch that signed the NDA. You hear me? I don't need to be scared about shit. That nigga's scared of me. If y'all are wondering what I'm talking about, y'all know I'm talking about Tamari.
Oh. Oh, is this getting on? Okay. When Davis and Kai met J. Cole, I'm gonna skip to that one. It's a less messy.
You know, it's interesting. I ran into Cole, J. Cole. Only time I ever met him. I ran into him in July, in the middle of AMP summer. This is off camera. I was leaving the Dominican parade, and I stopped into a deli. It was actually me and Kai. Yeah, I've never talked about this. I stopped into a deli, and I remember seeing like a 6'4" guy. And I was like, this guy's huge, and he had a mask on. And I looked up, and I was like, J. Cole, my dog, What up? Like it was such a random side quest, like such a random thing. We just happened to be in the deli at the same time. But I like J. Cole a lot. Shout out Cole, man. You know it's interesting. I ran into Cole.
W.
J.
Cole.
Cole.
WJ Cole. I thought you was gonna say something like, "Oh, y'all boys doing y'all thing." Da, 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 da. Keep going, AMP. And that was not the case. Or anything else? I got a lot of old stuff in here. Someone did a Vic Mensa be like. Let me see.
Life is like a box of chocolate, unless the chocolate is being oppressed. And then the oppressor steals the recipe of the chocolate and goes out to try to sell the chocolate to other oppressors, claiming that it's his own. And then the chocolate outside of the box is now trying to get back into the box. And what are you left with? Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. And then what are we left with? Cookie Crisp and the wolf trying to steal back his chocolate that was once his. See, it's common sense. And common sense is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. See, because I'd rather have common sense and no knowledge than knowledge and no common sense. And what's the common denominator of common sense? Common. And I'm from Chicago. You know who else is from Chicago?
Common.
Common.
Hey, yo. Oh, shout out Vic Mensa, man. I had a Vic Mensa interview. I have no clue where it is. I have an interview with Joseph Bodman. No clue where it is. There's a couple of interviews, and I'm like, dang, I wish I had those. Here it is.
Jack Harlow, you see how I'm not Vic Mensa and this doesn't make any sense? This is kind of how your album feels. I already knew you were playing in people's faces when you decided to name it Monica. And I've come to the conclusion that essentially you want to be the new Mac Miller, but the difference is he had a respect for music and for culture that you just lack. You just don't have it. And sure, I'm not the arbiter of anything. I'm not. But white to white, I don't like what you're doing. You remind me of one of those kids who's like, I wear Jordans and people still make fun of me. It was never the shoes. I'm sad for you because you'll never catch that cultural relevancy and respect that you just want. That's all you want. You're like a bad kid lashing out for attention. Someone get Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow, you see how I'm not Vic?
I thought the album was good. I thought the album was good. I thought Jackman was good. I think, you know what I'm saying, like, Jack is pretty open. Even the start of his career when he was wearing the glasses and everything like that, before he had the contacts and switched stuff up and no longer had braces, everything like that. Like all that stuff and lost a little weight in the face. All of those things, bro, like I feel like he's been pretty honest his whole career, just like a white nerd, rap nerd that was never really truly accepted. Had his group of friends for sure. And came up, was witty, funny, charismatic, but like not exactly always cool. He's just a dude who loved rap and then got really good at rapping and became famous off of making catchy hooks and pop songs. I don't know. I like the album. I thought the album was good. Am I going to be revisiting it every day or whatever? I don't think so, but I don't think it was bad. That's it. But the naming the album Monica is crazy. And saying you got more black was like, why'd you do that to yourself? On a podcast with white people, like, why would you do that to yourself? That's it. That's all I got, man. You guys have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. I didn't even put on the banner. That's crazy. I had a whole banner. I didn't even put it up. And that's in something. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the Road to 10K subs. Please follow along because I have original content and or stream each and every single day like I've done for the past 376 days. Until next time, please take care of.
Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.